Well, I'm live. How is everyone? Because there's so many people here. Um, I don't know what to think about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card, an oracle card, while I'm here by myself. um, and let's see, we're using the Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Let's see what it's got to say for us tonight. Hey, Lily. Hello, Maisha. I'm so glad y'all are here because I was feeling quite alone. I'm pulling a Dragon Oracle card to see how the night's going for us. Can you hear me? Is the video and audio okay? Maisha, Lily, Maysha. Maisha is her name. And she did, oh, good. She did a session on me tonight. It's kind of like meditation, and I don't know, it's just, oh my gosh. Hey, Aaron. We're going to pull a card. And I want you to know you can go on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, and Maysha. Did I spell it wrong before? Maysha. Thank you, Lily. C at the end. And get with her and get her to I think she does it by, hey Aaron, by what, donations. So I'm telling you, it is worth anything you can do. It just, I'm still just blown away. Okay. Golden Christed Dragon. And it says, bring your higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. I would love to remain fifth dimensional at all times. Yes, I would. Because it feels so much better. So, yes, we did talk about that this evening. I got a new shelf, so I'm going to start putting some cards up there because I didn't have enough. So I'm just going to put those up there. What do y'all want to do? I mean, people might start dragging in here in 30, 45 minutes, but I'm not going to hang around 30, 45 minutes. If y'all want a reading, I don't know why it's not showing up on my live. Well, it's not showing up on my feed or anything. And I don't understand that. Anybody got any great ideas why it's not showing up on my feed on my... I wonder if I'm even going to have oh, we do have Chigiana. Yes, you may ask a question. We're not real busy this evening right now. Yes, I'm very excited for 2020. I think it's going to be a good year. Um, I sure would like to know why I'm not getting my live session on here. Hang on, Gigiana. Hang on, just Remy is doing fine. He's asleep right over there. And then right up here, let's see if I can turn my camera up to where you can see. That's his brother, Seamus. So there you have it. um, yeah, I'm not understanding why I'm not getting the. It's saying free Tuesday night with special guest Jared's Tarot. But that's not what I'm looking for, is it? Okay. May I know how CG is feeling about me? Well, do you want me to just read cards, or do you want me to do a certain spread for you um, since we're not real busy right now? Really? It was down lower? Oh yeah, I accidentally scheduled a couple on 12/21. It was a complete accident. And I don't know how to do the shorts, right? So I don't know. I don't know where it is. Oh, you're welcome. Let's just do it like this. Um, yes, he is a pale ginger. He's over there now. Come here, Seamus. Okay, the question is, how is CG feeling about Gigiana? Is that right? Let's pronounce it right. Gigiana. Okay. How is CG feeling about Gigiana? Thank you for the moment of time there. Okay. How is CG feeling? Wow. Gigiana. Um this isn't what I like to have happen. And I don't know how to make it any better, but there are going to be some challenges. Absolutely challenges. We've got the Knight of Swords, and he's riding in bold and fast and with this all of his regalia on, and he's got his own way of thinking, kind of unlike we do, but he's got his own way of thinking. And he's got his thinking is kind of negative. I'll say that. We've got the Nine of Swords. His thinking is like, they call this the nightmare card, but his thinking is like doom and gloom. And he's one to win out. I mean, he wants to win every argument, everything, every place you go, everything. And what this shows me, what he's thinking about you, is that maybe you're not being submissive enough for him, which means to me you better get rid of him. But that's my opinion. But there you go. Those are cards, and they're all swords, and that says a whole lot. They're all challenging and sharp and slicing and that kind of thing. Does that help? That's how I see that he's feeling of you right now. He's controlling, and he wants you to do what he wants you to do. Okay, Jano. Elsie thinks of you. You met recently. Yes, it's safe to say I am addicted to. I don't know how many decks I have. Can you see them? Yeah, there's still some down here. So, no, I really don't know. You're welcome, Gigiana. Okay, Jano wants to know what Elsie thinks of Jano, because I don't know. Oh, good night, Gigiana. Thank you for dropping by, and please remember to like the video and subscribe, okay? That's all I ask. Give me just a second. Since we've got just a second to give. Y'all, I still don't know why my phone won't bring up the channel. I wonder if it's because I did it so late or something. This is sage, and I am burning sage because I want to clean these cards real quick. Oh, DM, thank you. Jana, okay. Jana wants to know what Elsie thinks of Jana. And they just recently met. So, what does Elsie think? What does Elsie think? What does Elsie think? Really? That close, huh? Okay. Well, this is what I see. Elsie has been brokenhearted, and it hasn't been very awful long ago. She's very passionate, but this broken heart has had her really tripped out. It's been really hard. And the Six of Swords says she's really had to go through a journey to get past this. And all I can say is what she thinks of you is really, she's kind of caught up in herself right now because of this heartbreak. But she's working her way back. And if you want to hang on for a little while and just get to know her, I think you might have a very good chance of having a decent relationship. I hope that helps. And we're going to DM. No, DM. What is T's next action towards you? What is T's next action towards you? DM wants to know what T's next action towards them is. Jano, you're welcome. I hope that helps somehow. Suprava, is that right? DM, what is T's next action towards you? Well, right now they're feeling kind of pinned in. Nine of Wands. Kind of like they got things together, but almost there, but a little bit pinned in. But this person has such an incredible amount of self-assuredness. I want to look here and make sure that I want to say what I want to say. Yeah, it's just self-control and power in a very creative person. What's their next action towards you with these two cards? Well, the next action is a decision. And he's going to make a decision. It doesn't tell me what the decision is, but it's going to be with the Devil card. It's going to be how can I say this? A controlled decision, a well thought out, controlled decision. And their feelings for you are strong, but there's a lot more going on with this person, kind of feeling a little bit trapped, but also complete. But they feel like they have to make a decision towards you. Now, does that make any sense for you? Hey, Radha. Anyway, I can't. I'm putting them in the wrong way. I can't see the answers quick enough to do much of anything. Lily, are you taking notes on who's asking questions? Because I think somebody else asked a question before Radha did. Anyway, I hope that helps. It's kind of confusing, but it just thanks. It's just a matter of I wouldn't make a move if I were you. I would let him or her make the move. Okay. Well, this is the one I see. So I'm going to, here it is. Let's next move Rish towards you in the next week. Let's, I am too, Aaron. I feel that way so much. I just love it here. I really do. But things are fixing to change, and I'm afraid that it's going to be such a big change that our viewership will go down for just a little while. It'll come back up because people know that I can read well. Hi, Shirley. So what next moves? What's Rish's moves in the next week? In the next week. In the next week. Well, he's allowing things to grow. So evidently he's thinking of you, but he's letting it rest like a fine wine, just letting it rest. Taking a Zen moment. It's growing, but he's taking a Zen moment because in 5 days, I see him being very giving towards you. And I think that's the way I'm going to say it. He's going to be very giving towards you. And I hope that answered the question. Next 5 days. So Shirley's next. I hope that was fine for you, Radha. Thank you for coming back and being here. I'm so excited to have you here. Okay. Oops. When Shirley wants to know when she'll be able to finally get her ex to move out of her dwelling because he's toxic. Well, Shirley, good, Rhonda. Have you asked him to move out and he's not moving out? That's my first wonder. My second wonder is if he has not. Yes, Suprava. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Please drop it in the in the chat. If he's not out of there, why aren't you getting some kind of a restraining order on him or something? If he's being toxic, I would sure. Let's see what we can find out about that. Are y'all married? So he's not really your ex, you just feel like he's your ex. Then you need to call the police on him, sweetheart. Call the police on him and have him removed and file a restraining order against him and yeah, file a restraining order against him so he can't come back. Shirley, if I may, sure it is. If I may, I'd like to rephrase your question by saying, what can I do to get my ex-boyfriend to move out of the house? Is that okay with you? What can you do? Let's hold it accountable. What can Shirley do to get her ex to move out? What can Shirley do? Well, look at that. Look at that. That's just really weird. Um, got the strength card again. Here we go, guys. We're getting all the same things going on. The strength card. So, first of all, you have to stand up for what you believe. Okay? Hey, Jared. Um, just control the narrative. When he tells you, well, I've got this going on and I can't leave, and I've got that going on and I can't leave, control the narrative and say, dear, I understand you have problems, but it's time for you to just move on down the road. Take your shit, get out of the house, use your crutches, and do the best you can, but it's time to get out of the house. And while doing that, if you will go within yourself and really dig deep inside, use your intuition, use your gut feelings, and look, see, she's got a key right here. Shirley, you hold the keys. They're yours. It's just a matter of whether you're going to be strong enough to tell him to take a hike. There you have it. That's when you'll be able to. And Jared says he may need to Uber himself out the door. Yeah. Put those crutches in the Uber and go for the gold. Yes, and Aaron, I agree. Surely you don't owe him. Well, if he's verbally and physically abusive, call the police. They will come out. You can tell them, and they will make him go away. And while he's gone away for a day or two, file a restraining order against him and be done with him. And, let it go. But you gotta be strong within yourself, Shirley, or this is just gonna keep going on, okay? All right, who's next? Lily, do you know who's next? He tries to twist things around, and of course he's called, that's called gaslighting. And he's gaslighting you. So it's up to you whether you want to stop this or not. So there you have it. And I hope it goes well for you. Now, TC's question wants a message from their higher self. A message from TC's higher self. I was told to draw 4 cards, and I did. Because got the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, to me, what these cards are saying is what your higher self is wanting is for you to love yourself with a passion. Love yourself. Learn to love yourself. And this is you learning to love yourself, giving your heart a home to live in, to be stable in. And it takes time to grow, but your higher self is saying to start really truly loving yourself. Hey, Gavin, I hope that helps, guys. And who's next? TC, I'm glad. Thank you. Okay. I applied for some government jobs. Can you please say when I will receive an offer letter from there? From one of them? Okay. I'm going to do this because things have been really kind of icky for me. And so I'm going to just sage these cards every time. Okay. Applied for some government jobs. When will I receive an offer letter from one of them? When? When will I receive an offer from one of them? Suprava, one's going to come in pretty swiftly, but it's going to be it's going to be a challenging situation. And the Five of Cups, you got the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. Tells me your heart's just not in it. I mean, it's going to be challenging, and I'm not sure that you're really going to want to do it, but there's going to be another one coming in, and then you get to make a decision between the two. It's going to give me just a second. I think it's going to be in a couple of days that you're going to receive an offer letter from there, like 2 or 3 days. And I hoped, apparently there are 2 jobs, or one really bad job that I don't think you want. But no, I see 2 jobs, so I hope that helps. And we were back up here with, am I right, guys? Y'all can ask questions, just put them in the chat. Is there anything my guardian angels want to tell me? I'm going to use a different deck of cards for that. I'm going to use oracle cards for that. I'm going to clean them because I haven't done that in a while. Is there anything your guardian angel wants to tell you? Is there anything that sees, they always want to talk, but let's see what's on your angel's mind. Your angels, as in several angels, because like they're all around you, and there are just some that gravitate more to you when you need certain things. First of all, they want you to know that you need to back up and think about what you're doing. Whatever it is, it's something that you need to stop and think about. And it may be to clear your mind, you need to connect with music. Or maybe this has something to do with music that you're wait a minute, let me think about that. Yeah, has something to do with music that that you need to hold up on. So that is what I think they're wanting to say. And I hope that helps. Let me know. That was kind of a strange thing to have happen. Okay, who is next? Okay. Will my partner reach out in the next few days to open up about his feelings? Will your partner open up in the next few days about his feelings? He's a man. Probably not. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding, but I keep hitting this. This is going to have to go. The life coach in me keeps coming out, and I have to read the cards to give you your tarot message, because sometimes I'm not always right. Oh, good, see, I'm glad that helped. Oh, crap. I'm going to use the Golden Girls. Let's see what the Golden Girls have to say about partners and reaching out in the next few days and opening up about his feelings. Kay wants to know, will her partner reach out in the next few days to open up about his feelings? In the next few days, is Kay's partner going to open up about his feelings? Are you sure you want to say in the next few days? Because that sure is narrowing it down. Because, like, if he doesn't in the next 2 or 3 days, then thank you, Jared. If he doesn't in the next few days, then you're going to think he's not going to at all. So, okay, I'll just read it the way you put it. Trying to change your question. In 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, we'll see. Is going to open up about his feelings in the next couple of weeks. Well, Kane, let's see. He's been struggling with something. I mean, he's kind of through it, so it's a good thing. But he's struggled with whatever this is. And he's got a lot of love to give. He seems to be a pretty good person. And he is going to open up about his feelings. But he's also kind of tied up. Is there another person involved? Okay. Okay, let's it's 10:50. How many people do we have on the list, Lily? Nobody else is involved. He went back home. Well, it looks like he's struggled with that, but he really cares about you, and I think he's gonna open up about his feelings about you, but I'm not so sure that you're gonna like it. So in the next week or two, I would say that, yeah, he's going to open up to you. He's just, struggling with it. I hope that helps you. And then after I guess Callum, we're gonna close the list. Okay, Lily, who's next? See, I told you it would be hard to do. Who's next on the list? That's why Jared comes in late. Hey, Lee. No, the list is closed, Shirley. After Callum, the list is closed. I mean, it's closed now, so you'll have to come back. But I need the next. Oh, there it is. Lily is on the ball. Let's give a big hand for Lily. Big hands. Your ass is slow. Yeah, well, I didn't even put the broadcast up and I can't get it on my phone, so I have no clue what's going on. Okay, John Holmes. I'm sorry. Oh. Shirley, sweetheart, one question, period. I appreciate the fact that you've got other issues in your life, but everybody needs a chance to be able to everybody needs to be able to have a chance to have a reading. Message for the month for you, John Holmes. Well, it might be quite challenging for you because you're in a give me a minute. But you're smart enough to be able to handle whatever is coming towards you, and it has to do with money. And you're going to work it out. It's going to be, I mean, these are both kings, John. Both of them kings. They know their shit. So the only thing I see coming up that might not be all that pleasant is the devil. But, just don't get bogged down in this. Don't get bogged down in looking for in the money. Okay, this is it. It's not that money is the root of all evil. It is the love of money that is the root of all evil. So the Bible says, I take that or leave it, but that's a good analogy here. You're intelligent enough to know or to be able to make, in a challenging situation even, be comfortable financially. Just don't get chained down in it. Okay. Anyway, that's it. John Holmes. and if that helped, I hope it did. Just let me know. And this is the thing, soulful. I'm going to answer for Lily. It's the love of loving people who love money that is the root of all evil. Ask my husband about it. Bless his heart. Let's see. Okay, soulful. I'm going to answer for Lady Lilithia. I don't have the smarts to be able to put down everybody's questions so that we know where you are. But Lily's really good. Lily's really good about keeping people up to date. John, I'm sorry. It's just, it's late for me. I go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. It's late for me. So it just hit me wrong. I'm sorry. I know it probably. You probably get shit about it all the time. And I'm sorry. Look, lady put up a list. So we need Moon's question. And John, I apologize. Yes, we do get slap happy here late at night. You can. That's so good, John. Well, okay, Lily posted it. Moon's question: is my person willing to take any action towards me? Surely John is not in the timeout chair. Absolutely not, and neither are you. Good grief. Don't worry about things like that. We're just here to have fun. And yes, Lee, we are old. Okay, is Moon's person willing to take any action towards Moon? Is Moon's person willing to take any action towards Moon? Well, the Ten of Swords says, yeah, there's going to be some action going on. But at least it's going to complete whatever it is that's been going on lately. So, yes, I would say that your person will take some action towards you. It may not feel great, but may not feel great, but it's at least going to bring a semblance of closure or completion for you. And who is next? Who missed what, Lily? Night of debauchery, goofball. That's what I'm feeling like about right now. Call me friend, darling. I'm sorry, but the list is closed. When we're finished with these, this is it. Chrissy Chandler's question is, love ever coming towards me? Single Libra. Is love ever coming towards Chrissy? Now I need a, what's the name of that show, Jared? With Chrissy and Jack and whatever her name was. Three's Company. Now I need a Three's Company card. So, is love ever going to come towards the single Libra? Just hope it's not a Virgo, my husband would say. Is love ever going to come towards? Yeah. Is love ever going to come towards the single Libra? Oh, yeah. Wheel of Fortune. It's just you're on the cycle. You're just in the cycle. That's all. It's coming. It just, it does need to exist. Okay. It's just one of those things. You are going to find love. What goes up must come down. What comes down must go up on the wheel. Just think about it. And I hope that helps you. It is coming. It's just on a down slide right now. But it's coming because it's going back up. Okay. I'm looking for the next question. Is it Jada? Jada's question, will I have new or old love in 2022? Having new or old luck in 2022. Well, which one is younger? And has a good sense of humor. And so if your own love is younger and has a good sense of humor and that kind of thing, I'd say it's the old. But let me just pull another one. It's the old love. And he's riding in fast and furiously. I hope that helps. 2022 is going to be a good year for you. Did we miss Aaron's question? Hello, Richie. How you doing? In fact, I'm closing down. I'm already late closing down, but let's get Aaron's question up here. You're welcome. Okay. Thank you for liking and subscribing. What should I do to become more successful with my fashion business? What should I do to become more successful with my fashion business? You should learn a little bit more about it because you already are very intelligent about your fashion, but something about the business you need to learn a little bit more about. And I think you know that there's something in there that you need to brush up on, and then everything's going to be fine. I mean, look at her jumping up in the sunflowers. She's all happy. She's one happy girl. So that's what I see, and I hope that that helps you. And that your fashion business will be very successful. I think with that one little move, it's going to be successful. Okay, Aaron's question. January reading for you if time provides. Yes, of course, Aaron, for you, I would do it. And the question is a January reading. Just a January reading. Yes, we'll go there. Every single time I'm live, we come up with at least one card over and over and over again. And I think this guy came up over and over and over again the last time we were on, the King of Swords. Well, you're an intelligent person. You know what's what and who's who. But I think you're going to find some challenges this next month that maybe you should not have fined because you're the freaking king. But, kings have to go to war sometimes. And the Eight of Swords is telling me that you know that something's up. You just don't want to face it. You've pinned yourself in, or you will have pinned yourself in to a corner if you don't take off the damn blinders. Just own it, do it, because the next card is the World, and you will have processed through by the end of January. You will have processed through all this shit and made it to where you own this freaking world. Okay, fucking world. That's what I was going to say. So I'll just say it. All right. Is that it? Oh, yes. Has been a big sword night. And yes, thank you, Jared. Everybody, I'll be back here on Tuesday. January's changing. I'm going to actually require tips or donations for my readings. And from here on out, I've given them away for a long time. We're not through. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Oh, man. It's late, guys. Okay.
No, let me go. You need to stay in here.
Who is it wanting to go out?
Remy.
Well, let him go out. Let them all go out.
Okay.
You're welcome, Aaron. Bye, Richie. My energy is zapped. How is Sam feeling about me currently? We talk every day. Lovely wants to know how Sam is feeling about Lovely. Currently, we talk every day. Let's just make sure that everybody that's coming in, God bless your hearts. Thank you for coming in, but the list is closed and it's still a little bit longer than I want it to be because I'm really tired, but we're going to find out how Sam's feeling about Lovely currently. Give me a second. Sam's feelings think you really know, because I think he's probably a pretty open book. But the Justice cards tells me that he's just fine with you. He feels like y'all have a good connection, and he's on board. So there you go, Lady You. I hope that helped. Yes, I did, Jared. Do you want to see it? Yes, I did. Edged the deck is what Jared was asking. Did I edge the deck? And that means, did I color the deck edges? Okay. Soul Fool's question. Okay, it doesn't matter. A general reading for 2022 career. Well, let's see if the cards want to talk about career, because that's what it really boils down to. General reading, career-wise. Do you want to talk career? Well, it's going to start out with kind of a bad. You're going to be Five of Swords. You're going to maybe hurt somebody or piss somebody off, but they'll get over it and everything will be fine. And then you're going to be working pretty hard and successfully in your career. And it's going to be good, but you just have to kind of watch out to not, the words that want to come to me is steal someone's thunder. So there you have it. It's going to be, you're going to have a good career move in 2020. Okay, who's next? Millie, I'm depending on you. But you told me, did you not? You said, I can do this. Well, I reconcile with Justin. Oh my God. Jared, thank you, Lily. Jared, calm me down. I'm sorry, just give me a second. I'm tired. C wants to know if they are going to reconcile with Justin. Reconciliation. That's Jared's forte. He loves to do reconciliation questions. I think he's going to come back in with an offer. And I think it's probably going to be a passionate, lustful offer. That could be taken in such different ways. Biscuits and gravy. I'm sorry, C. Okay, so I think he's going to want to, or whoever is going to want, Justin is going to want to bring an offer in of, I'm thinking lust. But with the Two of Wands, I think it's all going to be up to you. You're the one that's going to make the decision. It's not whether Justin makes any decisions. It's not Justin's decision to make, it's yours. So there you go. Will you reconcile with Justin? I think there's a chance you will. I just think you really need to be careful about Aaron. You guys, I swear. Last question of the night. Pasties on man boobs aren't very convincing. Jared is gonna change his career and become a pole dancer and named you Biscuits and Gravy. Oh my God. I needed that. Everybody craves biscuits and gravy, Aaron says. Okay. How should I go about every single appointment coming up? That makes no sense to me. Thank you, Jared. And thank you, Aaron, because that's really good. You had how should I go about every single appointment coming up? What should you do? What should you do about every single appointment coming up? Do you have a lot of appointments coming up? What should you do about every single appointment? Every single one. Every single one of those appointments. What in the world is Callum supposed to be doing about them? You're supposed to just be the king of the hill, hold that staff, and just get through it. It's something you need to do. You're creative enough to figure out how to do it all without being completely fucked up about it. Just keep your shit together and you've got this made. There you go. It is time to be through here. I'm going to end this broadcast with a love you guys very much. Thank you for joining me. And I had a good time too, Lily. It really was. Okay, I'm gonna quit shuffling. Good night. Farewell. See you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.